problem Russia is facing right now is distances. It's hard to supply, your troops with oil and the like if you're having to, constantly your trains are constantly being hit, or your refineries closer to the front are getting smashed. And now that it's kind of sucks that they're not getting the tomahawk yet because they're just so accurate. I've said this before. I'll say it again. 5 meters in diameter compared to 18 to 20 meters in diameter. So you can really lock in on things with cruise missiles that are, developed in the United States. But anyway, I think that's why they made it twice the punch, twice the explosive power. So if they kind of miss their target, the explosion itself, that's just the shock wave maybe might be enough to damage what they were trying to damage or kill who they were trying to kill. But this is like a master class in the weaker country, the David, against the more many and more rich country, and they had stockpiles of everything. They had a sovereign wealth fund from the oil built up of $300 billion to start with. And they've squandered, a million casualties already. They've squandered the brain drain. They've squandered gas prices in their country. They've squandered time at, rationing, a lesser work week, an economy in the world that is going down, down, down. So things are not looking good there. The cracks are really starting to show now. They weren't, but if you look underneath the surface, you could see it. The rot was getting bad, but it didn't look so bad because, there was growth, GDP growth, but it's a war economy, and it's different than your average, economy. So everything is now produced for the war effort, and he is paying his troops. Russia is a country where, you think they're going to fight without being paid? No way. And right now, their sovereign wealth fund is so minuscule, it probably has like $10 billion left in it. And as you would know, probably, and if you don't, about $300 billion is still frozen in Western banks and assets. So right now, Russia has had this is going to be 4 years. It's going to be soon 4 years of fighting. And what have they gained? Literally, the mathematics have been done. And if at the start of the war, a snail would be in Poland right now. And literally, a snail would be somewhere in Poland. But they can't even get, they got 1% more land in the last year or something like that. And that's just ridiculous. The cost of this. He can't stop the war either. I mean, if he stops, that's admitting defeat. If he continues, he's ruining the future of his country. So it's about he's just preserving himself, trying to just hold on. And, if he had just given in to the Trump administration at the very beginning, worked out a deal. Because they were calling Zelensky a freaking dictator. And now we're working very closely with Zelensky again, just like the Biden administration. So, that's what's been going on.